some of the most attractive women have jobs that sort of showcase their attractiveness. Bartenders, waitresses, strippers, models. These kind of women are very desirable. But how do you meet a woman whenever you are a customer? Let's say that you're eating at a restaurant and the waitress is there. Well, one way you can do that, and it's kind of a complicated sounding way, but I'll make it simple for you. It's using what's called a pattern interrupt. A pattern interrupt is the idea that as we go through our lives learning how to do what we consider to be mundane tasks, also known as work-related tasks, we create what's called an autopilot response. An autopilot response is something that we use our subconscious mind to work for, like to do. For example, a lot of times whenever I drive, I'll drive to some place and then I'll get out of the car and I won't really remember most of the drive because I was in my head thinking about other things. Now, was I not paying attention? I was paying attention to the road, but my subconscious mind created a process that drove the car for me. And so I created a pattern. So what you have to do is you have to break the pattern. And the way that you break a pattern is there's certain things, actions and things that are suspected to happen within that pattern. But if you say something that's outside of that, then you will snap somebody out of that pattern. Now, if someone's at work all day and you snap them out of the pattern, you're going to be the only person that they remember from the entire day's work. And that's where you want to be. Now, one way you can do that, my favorite way of doing it, is to say the magic words. And the magic words are, how's work going today? And the magic words are, how's work going today? I know that's really simple and it seems silly, but no one expects a customer to understand that they're working. We just don't do that. We look at someone like they are the customer. I'm here to work and serve them. And then whenever I'm done with work, everyone I meet after that is not a customer anymore. They are normal people. Well, we don't date our customers, and waitresses don't date their customers either, not very often. And so if you want to break that barrier and get on the same level as them, then you have to start talking to them about work. Recognize that they are at work. Ask how's work going today. They're going to completely break down and tell you. They'll say, oh my God, it's really hard today, and I'm really tired, and it's been really long working at Devil. Let them kind of vent for a second, say whatever they need to, and then ask them for their name. And then every time they come back, say thank you and then say their name. So what's your name, by the way? Jane? Jane, nice to meet you, Jane. All right, Jane, so we'll take 3 glasses of water. Thanks, Jane. She leaves, comes back. All right, appreciate it, Jane. Thank you very much. So every time you say it, she comes back, you have her name. Her name's Jane. And you want to take a long time to do this. Usually whenever you meet someone who's working at a restaurant, you know they're going to be there. So you don't have to push it all one day. You don't have to get a number immediately unless you're in a place where you're not normally going to be, in which case I suggest that you do that. Also, a lot of women are kind of hesitant to give their numbers out in front of other employees or in front of customers, so try to find a place where she can give you the number and it's in privacy, not as obvious to her. So don't write down on a napkin and try to give it to her and kind of be coy like that. It's best if you're just upfront about it. Don't write it on the receipt like that as well. You want to be the person who's taking the initiative here, and you have to take all of the responsibility out of her hands, and you have to take it on yourself. So go ahead and try that out. Pattern interrupts are fantastic. I use them all the time in all sorts of walks of life. If you do it to people you're not attracted to, you'll often get free or comped meals or drinks or things on your ticket as well. It's a really fantastic way to make people feel like they're more valuable as people and not just serving you food or someone that comes in and out of your life that's there to serve you.